Thank you for joining me for this video. So what I'm trying to accomplish today is just to show you how you can create a Google Analytics 4 event for your button on your Elementor website. You could probably use this for other websites as well, but it's more geared towards Elementor, so I'm just going to show you how to do that. So first of all, as we get started here, here's a website that I work with. And you can see it's just a simple opt-in form, and then we have this button here, this keep me posted button. So what I want to accomplish here is be able to track that as an event, so I know how many people are clicking on the link. I can also, in the long run, I probably want to use it as a conversion, just for the fact that once I know somebody clicks that link, then they've inputted their information, and I now have them as a lead or have them going to my email list. You could also do this as a conversion, like when you redirect the form, but I just want to show you how to do this in this video as far as the button click, how that would work. So the first step, we're going to use Google Tag Manager in order to do that. That's just for me the simplest way to do it. So if you have Google Tag Manager set up, I'll just go to my Google Tag Manager here. And we'll go down here to, first thing we want to do is go down to variables. And then you can just kind of take a look at the current variables. We have an event, page host name, page URL. And those are just kind of the standard ones that are on there. But what we want to do, we want to measure clicks. So we need to click on the configure button. And then here you'll see the different built-in variables that we can use to configure. So we want to look at clicks. So we'll click on clicks here, all the different click options, and then I'll show you in a minute where this is valuable. So as you see, as you click here on the left, they go ahead and show up. So you don't need to save or anything. It's just an automated thing on your tag manager. So now let's go back here to the site that I'm trying to do this to. So you will look here, and again, we'll see the button. So I'm just going to click on the button, and then I'm going to hit inspect. And I just want to show you a couple things here. If you go over here, on the inspect area, and you'll see that I put an ID in, home page button, and then some different options here on the submit, and you can see some different things here, okay? But basically that's the code, and you can use some different options within there depending on your programming skills, but I want to just show you the simplest way that I found to do it with no programming skills. So we have keep me posted, so we have that here, and again the button ID that I created in Elementor is right here, but I don't necessarily need that, and I'm really not going to use that, but that is an option as well. I just wanted to show you. So basically, let's go back to Tag Manager, and then we're going to go over here to triggers. And within the triggers, you see I have this one that says G4 all elements click is what I call that to measure the different clicks. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I set that up. So we'll just go to new on the trigger, and then we'll I'm just going to name it let me name this. I'll just call this button click info. Let's say I can name it whatever I want. So then I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go down to all elements, and I'm going to click on all elements, and then I want this element to fire on all clicks. So I'll just leave it as is. I'll click on save, and then now you can see the button click info is right there. Okay, I've got this other one already, but I just want to show you how I did that. Okay, so now the next step is I go over here to go to overview, and then you can see the tag, etc., right? But and the different area. But the most important thing is over here you have the preview area. So I'm going to go ahead and click on preview, and then the preview tag assistant shows up here, and I want to check the URL of this site is bicyclegeardeals.com. And by the way, that's in the comments below if you want to get some information 3 or 4 times a month about special deals on bike gear, mountain bike gear, etc. But anyway, so let's go back here, and then I'm going to click on connect, and it's going to work there for a minute, and it's going to pull up the site, and then I'm going to go back into tag manager here, and I'm going to click on continue. And then you see these are the tags that are currently fired, but there's not any other tags that you see as of yet. And then over here, you'll see this bicyclegear.com and the summary, and then all this different information, right? So now what I want to do, I want to go back over here to bicyclegeardeals.com, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on that button that I want to track. So right now, I guess I'm sorry, I have to put in my name first and then my email, and I'll just put this email as a test email. And then I'm going to click keep me posted. So I clicked on the button, and then now you'll notice there's a click that happened, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then I'm going to go over here to variables, and I'm going to see, I added all the different ones. So I have a click class, which is the Elementor button text. I have click element, click target, and the actual text. That's what I'm going to measure with. So right here is click text. So I'm going to use that. As I mentioned before, I put a click ID into Elementor, but it doesn't always show up for whatever reason, and I'm not exactly sure why that is, but I can still track it with this here. So I'll just go ahead and I'm going to copy the keep me posted text, okay, and then I'm going to go back over to Google Tag Manager, and then I'm going to go ahead and create a tag. So I'll click on tags, and then I'm going to put new tag, and then I'm going to just call this the button click element. Just call it that, and then keep me posted. Okay, so then I go there, and then on tag configuration, I want to go down to this is an actual event that I'm tracking. So I'll go here, click on event, and then the configuration tag, I've already created this. This is my G4 Analytics tag. So I go ahead and I click that, and that's there. And then I'm going to, I can name this whatever I want. So I'm just going to name it keep me posted. Make that capital. So keep me posted. Okay, so that tag configuration. So that's the event name we're looking for. And then for triggering, I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And then I'm going to add the trigger here. So I click on this, and I name this keep me posted button click trigger. Again, you can name this whatever you want. And then now I'm going to go into the configuration, and then I want to go to all elements, and then I want to do some clicks. And then, as I mentioned before, there's different click options that we added, but the one that after I viewed it, the best one to use for me is click text. So I'll hit click text, and then I will go ahead and paste that in there. So that's when I want, that's the button, the keep me posted button. So I'm going to hit save, and then I'm going to hit save again. So it's now in there. You'll see it right here, button click element keep me posted. And then I'm going to go to the preview again. So here we are at the preview. And then we'll see the tag's not fired. That tag's not fired yet, right? So now I'm going to go back to my website here, and I'm going to type in Jeff D, let's say, and then email me at yahoo.com, just as an example. And then I'm going to hit on keep me posted. And then when I go back over to my tag assistant, you'll see now that tag is fired. So that tells me that I have created it, the actual event that I did click, or somebody clicked on that button. All right. So then the next step is I go back to Google Tag Manager. I hit submit. Then I'm going to publish that. So all you do there is you click there and you publish. Then hit continue. And then the version's posted, so it's there. So now I'm there. Now I want to go to my analytics, my G4 Analytics. I'm going to refresh the page here. And then I'm going to go to configure. And as of yet, you don't see it there. So through the magic of recording video, I've traveled into time about 18 hours ahead. And now you can see within my configure area here, again, I just click on configure, and then there's events, conversions, audiences, etc. So I'm clicked on the events, and you'll see that my event is here that I created, the keep me posted event. I created 2 of them just during my experimental process. So normally there would just be one there, but basically, so that is an event. So now I'm having my events tracked at all times with Google Analytics 4, and then this event has been added. And again, it can take as long as 24 hours to show from your Google Tag Manager to get into your Google Analytics. So you have to have a little patience there. But the thing is, I want to go ahead and make it a conversion event as well. So you see over here on the right, it says Mark as conversion. So I would just click here, and now it's auto saving. And so my Keep Me Posted event is now a conversion event, so I can track a conversion. And the value of that for me is on this Elementor form, someone would fill this out, click on Keep Me Posted, and then I know that they've entered their information, and I track that as an event. So that's how creating a conversion event happens from a button click using an Elementor form. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And there's some more information down below. Like I said, the bicyclegeardeals.com. You can click there and get some information about that if you are a bicycler. But more importantly, hope you know how to do this. Any comments, please feel free to leave them, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Thank you.